Hello everybody, it's your boy ThrillerXero back over here with a new video today, and if any of you guys are wondering why I went back to using this shitty text-to-speech voices, because my microphone stopped working all of a sudden. When I tried to plug it in it won't work correctly, plus the new Razer microphone I bought wasn't USB adapted, so I ended up like this instead. And anyway, sorry that I was gone away for so long. So back with a new video today as I now began to start doing some tf2 videos, as this video is going to be talking about my favorite class, the Demoman, and my favorite weapon for this guy is the loose cannon. And even though I formerly mained the iron bomber for some reasons, what I remembered back in the day was like I thought this level 95 iron bomber was going to deal more damage than the stock one, so I chose it, and its projectiles doesn't roll that much compared to the stock weapon, as well as I watched a video about it comparing the two. So when I got this loose cannon thingy I didn't know much about the weapon, but until now it was very OP as hell, as we are going to be discussing later soon with the video. So just before we can get into today's video, a major 86.5% of you guys that are watching this video aren't subscribed yet, so if you are new here, make sure you smash that like button, punch that subscribe button, and don't forget about the notification bells turned on, because as soon as I upload a new video on the loop, you will not miss out an episode of me. And now let's dive into today's video. So what makes the loose cannon a very OP weapon in TF2 after I've discovered it? Let's now begin to break it down. The projectiles it fires, unlike the normal grenade bombs the stocks and others fire where they explode when they contact an enemy, the loose cannon is set differently. It knocks back opponents and does a dunk effect which deals mini crits if you hit them twice. Like just imagine a heavy unleashing hell upon your T-man. You just knock him out with a couple of loose cannon shots, because the heavy is a very tough class in TF2 and the loose cannon is one of the weapons to take him out other than a spy. Even other classes have no resistance to the loose cannon's knockbacking power, as it dunks you all the way back. Not even overcharging can save you from it, which really makes this weapon broken as hell, even against a cluster of opponents can easily be get rid of thanks to the loose cannon. However, unlike the original damage, it does 50 attack damage, which is half of the original projectiles on contact, but with double dunk it only applies to foes after they take damage from the cannonball explosion, giving them mini crits doubling the damage while they get pushed back hard. Also forgot to mention it has 20% more speed than the stock weapon projectiles, so you can hit your opponent quicker than it. But the disadvantage is, it only has a 1 second fuse time, and after it goes out, it immediately explodes. And when I say against sentries and other buildings, I have no idea why it's not really effective against them. Now, besides its normal gameplay style and casual TF2, let's now move on to the man vs machine gameplay. Now for its man vs machine mode gameplay, it's different from its casual counterpart. The loose cannon provides you some basic upgrades that apply to other grenade launchers, like damage, reloading, firing speed, ammo, and ammunition, you name it. For the firing speed, it's not really relevant, since it can't auto-fire like the other grenade launchers, since you just spam click it in order for it to rapid fire. They should have buffed it more upgrades, like a bigger explosion radius, where it was shown that the new Kesselet robot has those powers on his own loose cannon. Why can't we have it ourselves, Valve? Why? Anyways, as you use this weapon in the gameplay, just like how it works in casual mode, you just knock back a bunch of robots with a single shot at them and it explodes. The second attack will grant you a dunk effect on them as well, dealing many crits them. It's also very effective against big robots too, as you can knock them back as well as other than air blasting them to get them out of the way. Uber-charged robots can be a pain in the ass as well, but thanks to knockbacking power from the loose cannon, they're all gone. But sadly it doesn't deal any damage against them since they are invincible. And for against tanks, I would say they cannot knock back them, as they would immediately explode upon their contact with them. So you can just spam clicking it to deal more DPS damage to them until it dies. I mostly used the iron bomber before, because that was OP for auto-firing grenade bombs and dealing 100 damage per hit, but it's not as great compared to the loose cannon's powers. So it's now time for the conclusion. Overall, for the loose cannon, it is a very broken weapon in TF2 thanks to you can knock back a cluster of opponents and take them out in a swipe from a single projectile. Even uber-charged foes get knocked back instantly, but sadly its effects doesn't work against sentries and other buildings, and I don't understand why it isn't really that effective. But maybe there should be a feature where the loose cannon's projectiles can deal a bit more damage to buildings when they struck it and stun it for a nanosecond. That should work it out. In Man vs Machine, it's a very strong weapon against waves of robots, and especially the giant ones getting pushed back. So I do really recommend the loose cannon for your demo and for extra boosts in power if you actually main one, because this weapon is crazy as hell. So anyways guys, thanks for watching my video. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe with the notification bells turned on, join my Discord server, and follow me on Twitter, and see you guys in the next video. Ciao.